Hi everyone, this is Art of Mako, and today I'm going to show you my every techniques that I do every time I draw big guys. Every big characters that I draw. These drawing techniques that I learned from different art styles from different artists and different art studios that I think might help you too, because it helps me to build my own, and the way they conceptualize the shapes of the big guys, the characters, the purpose of the shapes and whatsoever. So I'm very shy, but I will try to tell everything in a very good way. So first of all, my inspirations every time I draw big guys were from the studios, of course Disney and SPA Studios, DreamWorks. SPA Studios, they have these characters called Klaus, from the movie itself, Klaus, and he's a huge guy on a very huge shape of a rectangle, and there are a lot of big guys on this film that they did. They use a lot of shapes on the film, and I learned a lot from it. And another character that I'm referring to was Wasabi from Big Hero 6 Disney, and of course Baymax. He's a huge circle of huggable character, and of course Wasabi was more like a square shaped guy. And you remember the movie Inside Out? There is this character called Anger. He is in the shape of a square because he's supposed to be a big guy, right? But he's a cute guy, of course, and he's just a character from your emotions, so he doesn't really look like the real life big guy, of course. But the shape was square. Also, this Nicholas Saint North movie, Rise of the Guardians from DreamWorks, yes, and he is also a huge man. Of course, it's a Santa Claus character, and he is probably a huge rectangular silhouette. So these were the characters that have been my long-time references every time I draw big guys. The way they build the shape of the shoulders, the torso, the face, the dimensions of the arms, the length of the arms, the width of the torso and whatsoever. I'm so excited to share you everything that I learned from this amazing animation studios. So let's begin. So how do I draw big guys? So the first thing is I need to be familiar with the common shapes of a big man. The common shapes were big square, big circle, and big rectangle. And these shapes, this should be the silhouette of the final design of the character, that it looks like rectangle and it looks like a huge circle and a huge square shape. You have to be familiar with it, the common shapes. After the main shape of this character, the huge one, of course we have to define the cuts of the body. Cuts of the body were like the shoulders, arms, legs, hips. All of the cuts of the body must be the same shape from the main shape silhouette that you used. For example, if I use big square for the main build of the character, all of the body parts has to be square. The head has to be square shape, and then the neck, the arms, and then the legs. So in this way, in this technique, I can balance the main shape of the character and will not be outshape the other body parts of his main shape silhouette. So of course, if you have a square build, of course the other body parts of you must be on the same shape. Of course, even in the fingers, you have to like square them all. If everything is a square, the fingers needs to be square too. So when I finally figured out the shape idea, I would start sketching the character from these shapes: curve and straight lines. I am a combination of curve and straight lines, which means not really curve and not really straight lines, because there are art styles where they use so much curves, and there are other art styles that they use so much lines. like straight lines. So I'm saying this because it is of course a big part of the sketching. The way the shape will turn out into another form, the way you use your lines, it depends on it. So the final output will depend on how you sketch or how you use your lines. Face shape and neck. So let's move on now to the face shape or the head shape and the neck. The shape of the face has a huge effect on the body build. By the bust part, it must be visible already that the character has a wide build. The width of the neck can define the build of the body. If the head is wider, the face should be smaller. This area of the face looks like smaller, and you have to exaggerate. You have to make the face really smaller than the head shape of it. Take note of that. The head shape, the face width or dimensions, and then the neck width. Of course, this bust part. That is one important thing. Well, let's move on to add-ons. This is I call add-ons. These things, if I want to make the shape I use more visible in the silhouette, the right outfit can help. So I can design a lot of scarves and jackets to make it look like square, or huge cloak to make it more rectangular. So if you wanted it to looking like the exact shape that you are wanting it to be, the outfit can help. The outfit design can help, just like what they did to Klaus. He has a huge cloak, which really helps to make him look like a huge rectangle. If you wanted him to look like circular, of course you need to dress him things that will make him like a circular shaped person. So we were finished with that. So I think I hope you learned something about this, and I'm truly humbled and truly honored to have you here on my page. Thank you so much to everybody, and to the new patrons that came in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying up there. And yeah, see you soon on the other videos that I am going to do. Yeah, just comment down your thoughts or the things that you wanted me to share. So we're gonna work on that on the future. So yeah, thank you and goodbye. Stay safe.